Today we're going to be talking about arithmetic sequences and series, and the basic definition for that is that there's going to be a same difference. You're either going to add or subtract a number to get each next term. And this plus or minus that you find is going to be termed as D, and that is the common difference. So for example, in a series, let's say there's term 1, term 2, term 3, and term 4. From each next term, you're going to either add the same number or subtract the same number every time to get that next term. To show you an example, 2, 4, 6, 8, that would be a arithmetic sequence with a common difference of 2. 3, 6, 9, 12 would also be an arithmetic sequence with a common difference of 3. If I had 2, 7, 9, 18, there's no adding or subtracting correlation between those numbers, so that would not be an arithmetic sequence. So to find a certain number in a sequence, there is a formula that you can use. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. A sub n is going to be the term that you're trying to find. A sub 1 is going to be the first term. N is going to be the number of terms in your sequence or series. And d is going to be that common difference. Okay, so this example number 1, it's asking us to find the 27th term of the sequence. So the first thing that we're going to have to do is find the common difference. We're adding 3 to get to the next term. So we can say that our common difference, D, is 3. A sub n, we know, is a sub 27. So we're trying to find the 27th term. The first term of the sequence is 5. The number of terms in the sequence is 27, but we're going to do 27 minus 1, which is going to be 26. And then 26 times our common difference of 3. So a sub 27 is going to equal 5. You get 78, and that's going to be your answer. That is your 27th term. You can also find the sum of a given number of terms. The formula is S sub n, which is your sum of however many numbers, equals n over 2 times 2a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. So again, the n is going to be the number of terms you have here and here, as well as here. And then a1 is going to be your first term, and d is going to be that common difference. So an example for a sum problem, this one asks us to find the sum of the first 20 terms of our given sequence. 4, 6, 8, 10. Our common difference, d, equal to 2. So with our new equation, with our sum equation, we can sum of sub n 20 terms equals the number of terms, which is 20, over 2, times 2 times a sub 1, which is the first term, which is 4, plus n minus 1, 20 minus 1, which is 19, and our common difference is 2. The sum of first 20 terms equals 10 times 8 plus 38. S sub 20 equals 10 times 46 equal to 460. Another part of summing the arithmetic sequences and series is using sigma. Your starting number is going to go down here and it's going to say k equals or n equals. It's going to be your starting number. And then you're going to have some number up here that's a different number that's going to be your end term. And then you're going to have some type of equation here. It's going to ask us to evaluate this sigma. The starting term is going to be -2. Our ending term is going to be 1. And the equation that we're going to be evaluating is 4p minus 1. So starting off, we're going to start at term -2. Term -2 is going to be, we're going to plug it into this equation. 4 times -2 minus 1, -8 minus 1. And then term -2 is going to be -9. 4 times -1 minus 1 is going to be -4 minus 1, which is going to be -5. Then you're going to have term 0. 4 times 0 minus 1 is going to equal negative 1. Term 1, which is your last term, and that's going to be 4 times 1 minus 1, which is going to be equal to 3. Obviously, we can just add these 4 terms if we wanted to, but if this were to extend to 100, we're obviously going to need an easier way to find the sum. So the sum of 4 terms is going to equal the number of terms divided by 2. The number of terms is 4 divided by 2. And then 2 times the first term, which is negative 9, plus n minus 1, number of terms, which is 4, minus 1, which is 3, times common difference d, which if you look from here to here and here to here, you're adding 4 each time, so your common difference is 3, or 4. Then your sum of 4 terms is going to be 2 times negative 18 plus 12. Your sum of 4 terms is 2 times negative 6, and that is going to equal negative 12. Alright, so in conclusion, you should be able to find the common difference d, which is that number that you're adding or subtracting to find each next term. You're also going to use the formula to find the nth term, and you're going to plug in the first term, the number of terms, and your common difference. You should also be able to find the sum of a given number of terms, or you are prompted to find a sum using the sigma formula, which once you find out a couple components of this sigma formula, you can then plug in what you know into the sum formula. And that is all you need to know to solve arithmetic sequences and series.